Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. If you've ever dreamt of living and working in the United States, then you've probably heard of the DV lottery, also known as the Green Card Lottery. This program gives thousands of people from around the world a chance to get a permanent residency in the US every year, completely free. In this video, I'll guide you step by step through everything you need to know: eligibility, how to apply, the selection process, interviews, common mistakes, and even what to expect after arriving in the US. So stick around till the end because missing even one small detail can cost you your chance.
Position, armrest forward. Chair tables folded back with applies folded upright and all carry-on items are properly stored.
Now, let's see background and eligibility. The Diversity Visa program was created to encourage immigration from countries with historically low levels of immigration to the US. Each year, 55,000 visas are available through this lottery. So, who can apply? First, your country must be eligible. If your country has sent more than 50,000 immigrants to the US in the past 5 years, it is automatically excluded. That's why places like India, China, Mexico, they are often not eligible. But countries like Kenya, Uganda, or Ukraine, Iraq, Lesotho, Malaysia, Liberia, North Korea, Belgium, Libya, Italy, Madagascar, Italy, I said Italy twice, Malawi, Mali, Mauritania, Mauritius, those countries are eligible. Second, education or work experience. Now, you must have at least a high school diploma or equivalent. Don't worry if your grades are low. As long as you completed high school and got the certificate, you qualify. If you didn't finish your school, you may still qualify through work experience, specifically 2 years of work within the last 5 years in a job that requires at least 2 years of training. Now, the next thing we must talk about is the DV lottery photo requirements. This may sound like a small detail, but in reality, it is one of the most common reasons why people are disqualified. The photo you must submit is not just a simple picture. It is a biometric identification image used to verify your identity. If it doesn't meet the standards, your entry may be automatically rejected. That is without you even knowing. So what exactly are the rules? The photo must be in a color, not black and white. It must be taken within the last 6 months so that it shows your current appearance. The size must be 600 by 600 pixels and with a plain light colored background. No shadows, no patterns, no busy backgrounds. Your head should be centered and cover between 50% to 69% of the image's total height. That means from the total of your hair, from the top of your hair to the bottom of your chin, should fit properly within that frame. You must face the camera directly with a neutral expression, no smiling, no frowning, not even tilting of the head. Glasses are not allowed in the DV lottery photo. If you normally wear glasses, you must take them off for the picture. Head coverings are only permitted for religious purposes. And even though your full face must remain visible. No uniforms, no hats, no headphones. Another key rule, the photo must be a digital file in JPEG format. and less than 240 kilobytes in size. Many people try to scan old photos or use heavily edited pictures. That is very dangerous. The US government has special software to detect manipulation. If your photo has been altered or filtered, that will disqualify you. Here is an important tip. The US State Department provides a free photo tool on their website. Use it. It helps you crop and format your photo to the correct size. Do not trust random cyber cafes or agents who may use or recycle your photos. Always ensure your photo is taken fresh and saved correctly. Also check against the official guidelines. Think of the photo as your first test. If you fail here, the rest of your effort will mean nothing, so be careful. Follow the rules and make sure your image represents you clearly and professionally. Remember, one small mistake can close the door to your dream. Let's move to the next stage, the selection process and the results. Here, a lot of myths exist. So let's clear the air. The DV lottery is random, very random. So don't be cheated here. It is completely random. Nobody knows who will win or who will lose. Once the entry period closes, the system gathers all valid entries from every eligible country. Then, using a computer algorithms, winners are selected randomly. But here is an important detail. The program is designed to ensure diversity. So that means no single country can take more than 7% of the total visas available in 1 year. So, even though the lottery is random, there are limits. There are limits to that balanced representation. After the selection, what happens? Results are not they are not emailed to you. They are not sent by post, and they are not announced by phone. The only way to know if you've been selected is by going to the official website, which is dvprogram.state.gov. I'll put that in the description, and entering your confirmation number. This is why I told you earlier to guard that number with your life. Now, let's say you check and you see the famous phrase, "You have been randomly selected for further processing." I smiled there because most people they're waiting for that. What does that mean? It means you now have a chance to apply for an immigrant visa. But remember, I don't want to be negative, but this is the reality. Remember, being selected does not guarantee you will get the green card. No. It only means you are eligible to move forward. On the other hand, if you see, which is very sad, not selected, don't lose hope. Yeah, don't lose hope. Millions of people apply, and only about 55,000 visas are issued. So you don't put your heart and you don't put all your eggs there. So you can always try again next year. There is no penalty for reapplying. Another important detail, which I should share with you right now. Each year, more people are selected than the number of visas available. So from that 50,000 that people get, the selected numbers are more than that. They could be in hundreds of thousands. Why? This is the reason. Because some people won't qualify. There's some people who just apply because others are applying, but they know they are not qualified. Others have serious crimes, and others won't even follow through. They will not even follow up on this selection. They will not even check. That means if you are selected, time is of essence. Time is of the essence. You must quickly complete your DS 260 form. I repeat, you must quickly complete your DS-260 form, gather documents, and prepare for the visa interview. Delaying can cause you to miss your chance. I don't know how I should emphasize that. Immediately they announce the results, which is, I think, May of the following year. Please, take that number I told you to guard it. Go to that website, check if you're qualified, if you are randomly selected. So the selection stage is very exciting, but also demanding. Celebrate if you are chosen, but act quickly and responsibly to secure your visa. Others don't come here to cry, oh, I did not know. This is why we are bringing this information to you. You worked hard, you made your pictures very well, you had your documents clearly, and you applied. That's a very big step. So after winning, don't lose. Now let's talk about something very practical, the cost, travel, and benefits of the DV lottery. Many people think winning is the end of the journey, but in reality, it's only the beginning. First, let's look at the costs. Applying for the DV lottery is free. Up to there, nobody charges you anything. It's very completely free. You only need to be connected to your internet and have a phone or your computer. But if you're selected, you will face several expenses. That I guarantee you. From there's nothing free. There are visa application fees. As of currently, I think it's around 330 US dollars per person. There are medical examinations which vary by country but can cost 200 to 400 US dollars. That is medical examination. But that depends on the country you are in. Now, you'll also need to pay for documents like passports. Check with your country. Police certificates. Check with your countries. Any translations like in your, if you speak a different language other than English, you'll need your documents to be translated into English. That's an additional charge. And the airline tickets to the United States, you'll also be charged, which can range from hundreds to over thousands of dollars per person, depending on where you are traveling from. From Australia, it's not the same as from a country like Jamaica. Now, beyond travel, you need to think about initial settlement costs. Don't think that after winning, US government is going to sponsor you with a house, food, and whatever, and traveling costs. No, those are upon you. So you should start thinking of your initial settlement costs. When you land in the US, you will need housing, food, and transportation. Even if you have friends or relatives, you should have some money saved for your first month. I repeat, even if you have friends or relatives, you should have some money saved for your first months. The US does not give cash to new immigrants. The government gives you the opportunity, but you must prepare financially to take advantage of it. Now, let's talk about the benefits. If you succeed and move to the US with a green card, you receive the right to live and work permanently in the US. You can choose any state where you want to live, any city, and any employer. That's up to you. You are not tied to a sponsor. You are not tied to a sponsor and are not restricted to one type of a job. You choose. This freedom is one of the greatest benefits of the program. If you go to the US with other visas, chances are you will be limited. But with this, you are free. You're almost like a normal citizen of the US. You also gain access to opportunities. which others don't. Visitors visa don't get this. You get education for your children, better healthcare, and the ability to build a future through hard work. So up to there is up to you now. Once you're in the US, you take full advantage of this. After 5 years, remember, after 5 years as a permanent resident, you may even apply for US citizenship if you wish. That's the pathway many people dream of. But remember, success in the US is not automatic. The benefits, though, they are real, but they come through effort. You have to work hard. The green card opens the door. It is up to you to walk through it and build your life. So while the cost may feel heavy, the long-term rewards can be life-changing. Think of it as an investment in your future. The more you invest, the better your chances are. So once you're in the US, uh, you're better off than most other people who are in the US with other visas. So that's an opportunity. Use it well, use it wisely, help yourself, help your family, help your relatives.